Women would rather send subtle hints than be direct?
Because direct is scary to some people.
Women are scared of rejection, that's why.
Okay. Now, if a woman chooses to be direct and shoot her shot, do you think she's more or less likely to be rejected than if a man approaches a woman?
Oh, I think that people want women to be direct, and a guy would find that so attractive and not reject them just for that simple fact, but it's too scary for, like, in a girl's perspective, it's too scary to take the first move.
Unless you have the confidence.
Unless you're sure or you have the confidence.
So what advice would you give to men who fear rejection?
I say just go for it.
A guy, do you make any effort to impress him, or do you just show up?
Just depends on the guy and how much I like him.
Okay. Well, if you really like a guy, what kind of effort do you make to impress him?
I pretty much try not to be obnoxious or loud. Probably respectful.
Okay. But isn't the man also kind of expected to be respectful and not obnoxious and not loud?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that really making an effort to impress somebody, or is that just kind of what's just expected?
That's definitely making a...
Like that's going above and beyond, or is that kind of just the basic expectation of what you should expect from somebody when you go out with them?
The basic expectation.
Okay. Is it fair for a woman to expect a guy to be completely honest when she has fake nails, fake hair, makeup, high heels, breast implants, etc.?
No, they go to the bar pretending completely fake. And then they get home and like they take out their butt implants and their giant double D push-up bras, and then they wipe their face clean and they turn into like this ogre that somehow miraculously, I've seen makeup like tutorials that like they turned an ogre into a princess.
Why do women prefer to send subtle hints rather than just be direct?
Out of scaredness, nervousness.
Women are always scared.
Why are women always scared, do you think?
We don't know what to expect.
Yeah,
I
we
don't think.
know what the reaction's going to be, and most of the time we feel like it's their fault, but they probably think it's ours.
Be more bold.
Well, here's a better question. Why are men expected to overcome their fear of rejection, but women can't seem to overcome their fear of spiders and cockroaches?
That's a good question.
I hate spiders.
I guess because I don't know. I feel like society expects actually a lot more out of men to be more direct than women.
All the time you hear women's rights, equal rights, all this stuff, whatever, right? You cannot expect to have an equal partnership and all this stuff when you have one guy putting in all the effort and taking care of everything, and then the girl wants to sit there and act like she's the one that needs to be taken care of, but then she's out there doing all these freaking slut walks with Amber Rose, and she's, you know, all about women and all this stuff, empowerment, but then you're depending on a man. You can't really, I mean, I can't vibe with that.
Is it fair to say that women are attracted to men with status and high social value?
Yes.
Does this make them opportunists?
Yes.
Why is it acceptable for that behavior, but it is often frowned upon when an older man takes on a trophy wife?
Good question. That's a good question.
I think naturally as women we want someone that can provide for us, and I think that goes back to cave women days. And so I don't think it makes people opportune. In some situations, yes, but I feel like there should be more to the attraction than just social status, for sure.
How is that different than fearing certain races based on statistical data? In other words, why is it okay for women to be sexist but not racist?
I don't think it's different. I think it's the same. You can be objectified by any race. You can be criticized by any race. It's all the same.
No, I don't necessarily feel like women have a right to, but at the same time they do. It's kind of mixed emotions for me. I feel like a lot of girls, like while they're walking down a street and whatnot, definitely should feel unsafe because a man is way more like, you know, muscular or like stronger.
If a man was willing to risk his marriage to be with you, would you be more flattered or offended?
Offended.
Why?
Because if you really want to be with me, then you would leave your significant other to be with me.
Do you think men and women can be just friends?
Yes.
So if you asked your best straight single male friend if he'd date you or hook up, what do you think he would say?
Yes,
So you can't be friends.
you're right.
But usually it's the woman who sets the boundaries,
If
right?
you're not attracted to the person, you can be.